Hey y'all, it's your favorite girl Perrier, and you're currently locked in with another episode of Perrier Her Way podcast, where we discuss all things relating to everyday life lessons and experiences that have shaped our way of being, and how to better understand that not only are we all uniquely different but divinely the same. Sorry if I seem a little awkward. In that little first little intro, because I started recording this. It's like take three. But my grandma called me on take two, and I just got off the phone with her. And I'm drinking wine. It's New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's to everybody, because by the time you watch this, it will be 2025. But I'm just laughing because one, I'm nervous. And yeah, my grandma just funny, and she like really distracted me, but I'm like determined to get it done. So again, my name is Perrier, and this is, I want to say, a podcast, but at the same time I really just, in my mind, consider it like, a way for me to genuinely interact with the world. The title of this video is called How Becoming Betrayed Babe Brought Me Back to God. And it's just a little viewpoint and insight of what type of content I will be posting. My experiences, my life lessons. Yes, I will be talking about God. So if you don't believe in God, you don't like none of that, I am not the person for you. And that is perfectly fine. I don't care. Also, short disclaimer, if you are one of those like negative people that just are on social media to hate and debate and project on the people and just like go against the grain, like, I'm also not for you. I will not be engaging with you, and you will get blocked. And I'm just being honest, like, I'm real Beyonce with it at this point. He done prepared me at least for that much. Like, don't engage. I don't have time for it. But yes, the purpose of this video is to really just be obedient, to be honest. Oof. Just the person that I am in general. It's something that I myself have spent my entire life trying to gatekeep. Again, I'm Perrier. I am 34 years old. We don't need to get into all that, where I live and stuff like that. But, I'm just a woman who does consider herself a divine feminine, who does consider herself a healer, who absolutely considers herself a child of God. I'm not a Bible thumping Christian. I wouldn't even call myself a Christian, because honestly, I do not live a Christian life. So, as much as I talk about God, Jesus, my, journey of, walking my path of salvation and stepping into my purpose and just getting closer to God and Jesus and being who I was created to be, like, I'm not there. I wasn't raised in the church, even though I was raised on God. Like, I did not go to church every Sunday. I don't have pastor parents. I still drink wine, which, I mean, let's be clear, it's not a sin. Jesus turned water to wine and he drank it. Let's be clear, it's a sin to get drunk off wine, but it's not a sin to drink. So, and again, I'm drinking right now because it's New Year's Eve. So, I mean, it is what it is, but hopefully you still in tune right now. But yeah, I just really needed to be obedient, because this is something that God has been like instructing me to do for at least like 2.5 years, if not more, because of the type of person who he views me as. And I say he because, that's a part of my journey. That's a part of me even doing this and being this type of vulnerable, whereas I'm nervous and, you know, I'm giggling. That's something I do. Sorry, y'all. Like, I'm so awkward. I'm a part of, like, you know, being on this little healing journey and, you know, figuring life out. Like, of course, I've done therapy. I've been in therapy for, I want to say 2.5, maybe almost 3 years. But on and off since I was about 19. But like, I've really taken it serious in the past, like 2 to 3 years. And I love to self-diagnose myself. Like, like, baby, when I tell you I'm codependent, I'm avoidant, whatever. I have abandonment issues. Sometimes I be feeling like I got border, what is it called? Border personality disorder. But I might not got that just because I don't even know. But I for sure feel like I got ADHD. Because I'm super goofy. I'm super hyper. Like, I can't stay focused. My mind, like, I can be thinking of one thing and then the next moment I'm thinking of something else. So it's like I'm trying to stay focused. So if you do catch me looking down, you know, like this, it's because my notes. I'm trying to stay on track. Like, I had to ask God to, like, please guide me in what you actually want me to say. But another disclaimer, this video, in addition to me not wanting it to be too long, I do want y'all to, you know, get what you're looking for out of it. But I do have a Patreon, which is where you will be able to find like the in-depth of the things that I'm gonna be going into, because it's gonna get deep. It's gonna get deep. But I'm just not doing that on like regular social media because I'm just not that type of person. Like, I'm very private. I'm very serious about my comfortability and feeling secure, and anything outside of that is low key a trigger for me. And I just don't deal with it, you know. Like, I'm slipping on my words now, but it's okay, you know. I don't like to deal with being uncomfortable. Which is why I also said this is not a place for trolls. You will get blocked real quick. I've been blocking people since I learned what the block button was. If you actually looked at my block list, oh my goodness, you would really think, you'd be like, yeah, you got a problem. Why are you blocking all these? Like, man, this past 2 weeks alone of 2024, I'm serious. You will get blocked. We're not entertaining. And I also advise anybody that does decide they want to subscribe one day to also not entertain it, please block them. Don't argue. Don't give nobody your power. Like, seriously, it's a lesson that I had to learn. I'm pretty sure if you even remotely anywhere where I am in my walk, you've learned it as well. But it is our duty to teach other young divine feminine and masculines to learn that characteristic. Like, stop giving people your power. Stop. Who cares? Who thinks? Huh? You know how many times people have looked at me like, oh, she's scary. She know, baby. Do it look like I'm the type to sit here and argue with you? Like, let me just be honest. Like, no, thank you. I don't have time. I don't care how much they paying the baddies. It's not enough. I like being cute. I like being put up. I don't got time for that. I am not about to sit here and be arguing with you about things. Sorry, I got notifications going on. But again, yes, the whole purpose of this video is really to not only introduce myself to the world properly, you know, outside of what the people around me and feel like who they do know me think, but to actually, you know, open up that safe space for myself to continue on my journey to healing. But for other people, you know, especially the younger generation, I know I've definitely noticed that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. He brought me back. He brought me back into being focus in the past few years, just my like little cousins alone. Like I have so many little girls that are my little cousins, and when I tell you they look up to me, like it's scary. Like I'm literally out here trying to be the big cousin that I never had, trying to be the mother that I didn't have, and it's a scary thing. But a part of that is being honest and open and vulnerable. Me personally, I said, if you really know me, you know my biggest pet peeve is liars. I'm allergic to liars. Like, oh, I don't like it. Therefore, I cannot tell a lie. Is that how you do it? Let me make sure I'm doing it right. Is it your left hand? Is it 2 or 1 finger? 3. Well, I'm going to do both of them. Hold on. Let me put my wine down. Like, I have to be honest. Ooh, hopefully y'all don't think that was like, no, like crazy stuff. Because we've been through there and been through that too. But we're going to say that for another video. Because that's a whole nother topic for another day. But yeah, like I can't stand it, and it's like that was a big part of me, like being disobedient, even though God has been told me like it's time for your testimony. It's time for people to hear, you know, not only what you've been through, but what I've done for you and who you truly are to me. So here we are. And yeah, this is me being obedient, because it's not like, you know, for one, life is amazing. Let's just be clear. Don't get me wrong. I am a human being just like everybody else, which is another reason why I've been hesitant in doing this, because like I don't have no desire to be famous. I definitely don't even want to go through the process of like more people being in my business, more people having an opinion. Like, again, I don't like it. At some points in my life, it has been extremely triggering, because I have been that like socialite where everybody has to feel like they have an opinion, they know me, they telling you this, that, and the third about me. And most of the time it's not even true. Half of the time it's projections or just straight out lies. And it's like, I just don't, you know, like I've been telling God like, nah, you not choosing me to do this. I don't want to do this. Like, this don't have nothing to do with me, sir. I am just a regular human being. Nobody cares about my story. Everybody has a story, which we all do. And that was another aspect. I'm telling you, when I said the enemy just was in my head, like, nobody cares, that I felt like nobody cares. And it's not that I still feel that way, but it's just like I'm trying to get myself to care, you know, enough to be like, yes, what you have to say is important, because it's always been a part of my purpose, low key. But again, that's another topic for another story, so we'll get into that. But yeah, like I feel like I am that person who has been through any and everything. You know, I've literally been through every form of abuse you can think of, but yet I still have this heart of gold. But yet God still instills something in me that like gives me the strength to keep going, that allows me to not become that typical hurt people, you know, dynamic in the world. And that's the biggest reason of why he has been like very serious and adamant about me sharing my testimony, you know, and basically of how he gave me grace and allowed me to be saved and keep going. So I'm being obedient. Hopefully something shake after this. Like, come on, I finally did it. Even though I know it don't work like that, but you know, we one step closer. And then too, like, you know, sorry, I keep getting distracted by like my hair and aesthetic, which is also another thing. I'm trying to work on being more modest, but not necessarily modest, but more grown. Like, I don't want to show skin, but I got a bunch of body. I got body. So I'm just being honest. But no, my tattoo, like, even I was seeing, pure perfection flaws and all. Like, I got this at like 17, 18, like my freshman year in college. First female where I'm at that's really rocking the chest tat, but I really tatted this off of a Beyonce song. Like, I don't know if y'all know Beyonce song Flaws and all, but that's what inspired this tattoo. But like now it's like so evident, like pure perfection flaws and all. Like, I've literally have instilled that into my brain, into my body over the years. Like, even with everything that's wrong with me, I'm still perfect. And other people think of me that way too. What you mean? Like, come on. I'm telling you, everything aligns, everything, it makes sense. And it's like, I just have to do what I need to do. But in that pure perfection, it's like, I need to not be so disobedient to the point where I have to be perfect. Like I said, as far as being in therapy, with my therapist I have now, and I've been working with her for about 2 years now. And she likes to call it Perrier perfect, which is like this persona I have where like everything, it has to be right. Girl, like the hair, the outfit, the lifestyle, and I don't even do anything, but like I said, as far as a comfortability standpoint, like it has to be perfect. If anything is out of place, it's not right. And I even was able to go even deeper and realize that really just come from how I was raised. Like, man, don't let you even gain 15, 10 pounds around my grandma. I'm telling you, she gonna call you fat until you lose that weight. My great granny, what? Bessie Mae? Don't come around her with your hair not done. You was all type of nappy head hussies. Like, it just literally was like programmed into me, like, to have this perfect persona. And I'm working on, I'm chipping away at that. I'm getting, baby, she still got to be that. But I'm definitely working on it more now, and have been for the past few years. And that's another big reason why it's time for me to be obedient and share certain aspects. As far as this journey, of healing and growing and being a better person. And then, like I said, me also feeling like I'm a child of God. Like, I see so much, even just now, like in the media with like B. Simone. Like, I love B. Simone. If you look at like my social media a few years ago, you'll see like how much I would post her and things like that, like support her. And even now I still do. As much as people want to say, oh, she's this, she's that, like, I resonate. I am that girl that has been literally trying to figure it out every step of the way, even though at the same time we literally cannot control everything every step of the way. I've been that girl that just the fact that you got influence and attention that I don't got, and I think you goofy, I have an opinion. I've been that girl. And it's like, that's why I wanted to, reiterate, like, I'm not a Bible thumping Christian. I'm not going to get on here and like be able to quote Bible scriptions and things like that. I can only tell you about my experience, and what I can tell you is everything that I've been through, it brought me back to God, and that is my biggest belief in life right now. It's not social media, it's not if B. Simone is wrong or what Diddy is doing, even though we gonna get into that. But it's just like me being able to understand who I am and what I feel and what I know to be real in my life and stand on that. And most people can't accept that because they feel like how they feel is true. Even me, like, I had to prepare myself. By the grace of God, He has been preparing me for years for this moment right now. For when I press upload to this video, the backlash and the people who are going to be like, oh, I don't like her, and I don't like how she dresses, I don't like her hair, what she's saying is wrong. I get it. And again, I don't care. And again, God is helping me work on not caring. But it's like I no. I'm real Beyonce to it. Like, you was not getting no response because I'm very aware. One, even bad publicity is good publicity. So as much as y'all want to talk about me's and B Simone's and other people in the world who have lived a certain type of life or path, or even just say things that you don't agree with, your opinion does not matter that much. It might matter to you, of course, and the people around you who are clearly easily influenced to just follow along with everything you're saying. Yeah, but that does not stop or determine the next person's life. So let's keep that in mind when y'all get on people's social medias and even your own social media and feel like, oh yeah, this about to go viral. Because you very might well go viral, but I promise you, this is the biggest thing that has helped me walk away from anything in life. No one is going to care in a week. No one is going to care in a week. You're not going to even matter. Besides, like I said, the people who are obsessed with you. And that also brings me to the second topic of this video introduction. The betrayals. You know what I'm saying? Like, how becoming betrayed, babe. I consider myself betrayed, babe, bro. I've been betrayed so much. It's like, made people love me. Like, I get attention off of the stuff that people say and do to me, and that is craziness. Like, I imagine me asking, what is going on? I know I ain't signed up for this type of life. Like, this can't be real. But like, it literally took me to go through ample amount of betrayals to accept that I deserve better. And yes, I went through a certain type of betrayal, you know, pertaining to love and friendships and family, that it just literally allowed me to, like, hear Abba, hear God. And I'm not going to get into the full details of the betrayals because I'm definitely saving that for my Patreon. So like I said, you better subscribe if you really want to hear the in-depth, the details, my viewpoint, especially for the little gang stalkers who probably gonna tune in just because they want to see what I'm gonna say. But it is what it is. We gonna get it done either way because it's been too long. But I mean, I'm saying, like, from a child, and we all share, like, that's the crazy thing of what I'm, like, trying to get people to understand. Like, imagine sitting around trying to judge somebody or expose somebody for experiences you not only have experienced yourself, but it literally happens in everyday life. That is another reason why stuff like that helps me to move on easy, you know, and other people aren't able to understand it because here you go with somebody, whether you are close to them or not, feeling like they did they big one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this gonna stop you. This gonna hurt you. This gonna put you in a place where you're never gonna get back up. You're never gonna succeed again. No one's ever gonna want you. What? Did you really think I was weak like that? Did you really think I was not covered? Did you really think no one was looking out for me in the ethers? In addition to the strength that I had, that I was gonna get through this. Rejection is not real to me. I don't feel like I've ever been rejected in life. Period. I don't care if you said no to me. Anybody I feel like has said no to me was somebody that was in their shadow energy, their demonic energy, whatever you consider it. Because like I said, I know everybody ain't Christians or children of God or believe in God. Some of y'all spiritual, some of y'all atheists, which I don't know why you watching me either, but whatever. That's your business. It's like, whatever you like to consider it, it's like, I don't believe in that. The only thing that has ever truly really like rocked my world was the fact that it's like, dang, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect you to do that. I didn't expect to go through this in this very moment. That's what's always hurt my feelings. It's never anything about what I've been through. It's never anything about what someone has said about me. I do not care about that. Because the moment you show me that, I promise you I'm getting away from you. I'm telling you, if she's a runner, she's a track star, is a person, it's me, baby. I've been through every form of abuse you can think of. I am quick to get away. I don't care. I don't care how long we've been friends. I don't care how long we've been lovers. I don't care who you are to me in the family. If you are hurting me and making me uncomfortable, I'm getting away from you. Therefore, I don't feel rejected. I don't feel a loss. I feel like, thank you, God, for getting me up out of that jam. And I feel like if others actually thought that way as well, then like we will save a lot of like pain, trauma, and hurt, especially in that hurt people dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out here to hurt you. I'm out here to get away from you and figure out exactly where I need to be with who I need to be, because clearly I'll never be able to just function in the world alone forever and live my life. You know what I'm saying? So I've never like been the type of person that like cared about rejection, but you know, that has been the biggest thing as far as people feeling like they're going to betray me. Like, once I do this to you, once I say this about you, when people leave you alone, you'll feel rejected. And I promise you, it didn't work. It didn't work. In the 34 years of my life of being alive, baby, I am covered. It did not work. And I am joyful, honestly, at this point to speak on it, because I really want other women, again, and men, divine, feminine, and masculines, to understand that. Like, stop allowing validation in your ego to tell you that because this person said or did this, that, and the third, whether it was yesterday or 35 years ago, it completely determines your life. It does not. And I am a prime example of that. And baby, I don't even have anything. I am not the richest woman in the world. I don't have everything I want. I am not fully fulfilled and feeling like, oh yeah, I've made it at all. But what I can tell you is, baby, I got peace. I got peace. I feel good. I'm finally learning to love myself. And that is what it's about. It's not about paying attention to what the next person got going on or what this person said to you and it literally being the focal point of your life. No. How do you feel? What are your emotions? Are they intact? Are you healthy? Are you alive? Those things is what help me move forward at all times. So let's remember that. But yeah, like, I'm talking just betrayal after betrayal after betrayal from friends. Every friend that I've had. I can't wait to get into that. The lovers, and you know, I'm not even gonna say like as far as the love aspect goes, you know, for one, the betrayals are there, baby. When I say abuse, I mean abuse. But it's never been to a point where it like really rocked my heart. Like, I'm still such a lover girl. People really think I'm crazy. People was like, ain't no way this girl still thinks she gonna get love. Yes, I am. What do you mean? I am the epitome of love. And I've grown to accept that love ain't never been enough. And if I'm the epitome of love and love ain't enough, I'm cool with understanding that I'm going to get what I need one day. And it just ain't right now, because it ain't enough right now. Therefore, I need to give myself more so that I can get that enough, you know, so God can make it enough, you know, because he's not blessing me with nothing for something or somebody that does not appreciate it. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you will realize that rejection is not real, that you just not meant to be in my life, and I am perfectly fine with that. Like, imagine God working on me right now with reconciliation. I don't believe in that. What? You want me to reconcile with who? You want me to have a conversation with who? We'll see. And that's how I be feeling. Like, I am so serious. Like, I don't believe in that. I'm quick to cut somebody off. Real quick. But again, I'm on this journey, which is also another reason why I needed to be obedient. Going back to the first topic, is because I'm finally ready to find my tribe, bro. Like, please, to the people, like I said, that subscribe to what I'm saying, that agrees, and it ain't about, oh, you agreeing to a fault because I want you to be a fan. I don't want no fans. I done had enough envious, fake, fluke, fan type people around me that I don't want nobody. I don't want no yes man. I don't want nobody that's easily swayed, that's just here because you think I'm pretty and you want my attention. Like, please connect, because I also want people around me that I can grow from. Like, I had to learn that in therapy. Like, a big part of why, like, I was choosing people who were emotionally unavailable, because I was just as much emotionally unavailable as them. For me, it was easier to deal with you because I know what to expect. Therefore, when I walk away, I don't feel nothing, which is why you mad. Because you thought I was going to feel something and I didn't, because I was emotionally unavailable too. But I've been emotionally unavailable since birth. You at some point became that way, and you still need validation. I don't need your validation, and you can't accept that. So that's why I said we gonna get into it. We gonna get into the betrayals, as we get into it. And then I also wanted to talk about, like I was saying, some of the things that has helped me get to this point. In addition, like, I can't wait to tell y'all, like, the first, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all now, actually, in this video, the first time I heard God. I'm telling you, it was, I want to say it was 2022 was the first time I heard God. And I tell you, the betrayal that I was going through, I'm talking about, like, friends, lovers, like, linked up, a whole group, a whole cult, clout cult type people, like, men that are on that Diddy shit. Like, to this day, people will not believe me because you a lying hoe and the homie would never do that, or she already told me you did this. So, which, can we also make a disclaimer for stuff like that? If anybody, let's be clear to you people who clearly have yet to grow up. Anybody who actually went through something, whether it was a betrayal from their friend, their lover, their family, their first instinct is not to run to social media or you and tell their side of the story. Let's be clear. When you go through a real betrayal that really hurts you and is, like, shaping your life in a way that you are unaware of, you weren't expecting, you're not quick to run and tell people, because most people, 9 out of 10, and I can contest that I am that person, feel shame. And it ain't even about what you did. It's like, dang, I don't want to tell somebody that I love this badly did this to me. So when somebody come to y'all telling y'all, and this is a disclaimer for the people who sat around listening to people who had something to say about me, but then think that I was supposed to be like, oh, why aren't you talking to me? Or explain yourself, or I'm about to get on social media and get mad and start a fight. I'm telling you, it's never happening. You will never get my attention again. Thank you for showing me who you were. Thank you for showing me you were weak. Because if all it took was for somebody to come and tell you one thing negative about me, and that swayed your whole intention on how you should treat me, you were also somebody who God has shown me did not deserve to be in my life. And that's why you haven't heard from me. And that's why you will never hear from me. And I'm just keeping it real. Stop being stupid. Stop listening to somebody that want to hurry up and tell their side of the story, because they're lying. They're literally projecting, and they're telling you what they did and know what they did was wrong. So they want to throw the next person under the bus so that you'll automatically look at them like that. But that's neither here nor there. We gonna continue with the video. Like I said, I just really had to, cut a lot out. And I'm proud of myself. I'm still learning to, like, slow down. I ain't got no patience. I ain't had no guidance. So I'm learning to slow down. But when I tell you, I finally, excuse me, because I'm drinking wine. I finally cut out my last, like, from my viewpoint known codependent attachment within the past 2 weeks, and I'm so excited. I'm talking about, like, this was my friend and I love him, but he had to go, and we gonna talk about that too. I have so much to talk about, but I'm happy I'm staying on topic. Like, I'm not talking too much, you know. I am talking a lot, but not about what I really want to get into detail on Patreon. But yes, like, just letting go of those codependent attachments, going to therapy, and learning certain aspects about myself where it's like, shorty, you not all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really need to work on this and you need to work on that, especially before you expect a you out of anybody, yet alone a apology. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep looking at this curl. I did my hair like 2 days ago, and then I rolled my hair up with a flexi ride. Again, if y'all want to see other stuff on YouTube, let me know, because my in-depth videos will not be on there. I'll have like little introduction videos as far as what you can expect on Patreon. But like, if y'all want any other content, please let me know. But anyways, I rolled it with flexi rides 2 days ago, and I left it in the entire 2 days, and they like, this is the finished product output, and I love it. It's just this side right here. It's this one okay, anyways, back to what we was talking about. Yes, so therapy, God for sure. You know, watching, you know, videos that are centered around, you know, God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit, and, you know, certain type of music. Like, I've definitely toned down on, you know, listening to secular music and watching those type of movies, and, you know, the people I hang around with. Like, again, I drink wine. Back in the day, my vices was wine and weed. I don't smoke weed anymore. I haven't smoked weed in a long time, but I definitely still drink my wine. But I try not to get drunk off of it. That's why I say God is working on me. I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin again, and I feel so much shame. Like, that is what helped me get to him. It's like just feeling that shame and like knowing, like, girl, you is not all that the way you think. And it's not even that you try to be. It's just other people have put you on a pedestal so much in life that you really convinced yourself that's who you was. And you're not. And you ain't even touched the surface of who you're going to become. And that's what makes me excited. And that's why I'm like, time to get it done. It is time. But, yes, therapy, God, you know what I'm saying? Just cutting out people, places, and things that I know is uncomfortable. This video alone, making it, is uncomfortable. I've literally been in my head for 2 days about it. Like, girl, you going to do it. You going to at least... Imagine 2.5 years just needing to record it. I'm finally recording it. And even looking at the time, it's 38 minutes and 8 seconds in. I plan on it being 10 minutes, because ain't that like the YouTube requirements? Like I said, we're going to get deep on Patreon. But like, I'm like, as long as I do 10 minutes, I'm cool. I'm 38 minutes in, and I'm, you know, going to end it soon, because I don't want to make an hour-long video. But I wasn't expecting it to be this long. But yes, like, we're gonna get into all of these things, you know, the experiences, the story times, the things that I've done as far as, you know, like letting go, certain type of practices I've done over the years in order to let go. Like, we're really gonna get deep into it. But with that said, I am gonna end it now, because I want to save some for my new subscribers. I want to say the good stuff. Like, I don't want to put stuff on regular social media that, like, you know, people get for free and all that, even though it's not about money. But if I'm gonna do all of this, yes, you gonna subscribe. We're not doing this. People have been watching me for free for years. I'm talking about, like, when I say I'm like the muse for half of the niggas in my cities, and y'all wouldn't even know it, bro. It's crazy. We not doing this. I'm talking about trendsetter for females will never give me the credit. We're not doing that no more. You gonna subscribe if you want to get these vibes, and that's all I gotta say. So, with that said, that was today's topic. Just the introduction video of, what you can expect from the type of content that I will be, displaying. And feel free to follow me on Patreon, where you can find in-depth videos and other content relating to perspectives of me and all things of, life and what we go through and how we connected and more alike than you like to think. And I'll definitely link my other, I'm sorry, I'm looking down at my notifications. I'll definitely link my other social medias in the description box, or however that goes. I'm still learning that too. So we gonna figure it out though. But thank you guys for watching me. This is Perrier Her Way podcast / brand. I don't know. And I will talk to you guys later. Happy New Year. Shout out to everybody. Happy New Year's. Happy 2025. Please go into this year with a positive mindset. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what happened to you in 2024. I don't care what you're facing right now. Please wake up and just know, like, I am still here. I still have another day to do it differently, to smile, to tell that person what I need to apologize, to work on myself. Like, stop. Don't waste another second of your life feeling like it's over. Because once you start doing that, it is. And it is a whole nother year. And I am excited. I hope everybody is safe. Drink responsibly. Again, I'm at home by myself with some wine. So there's not much trouble I can get into. Like I said, I'm about to eat and take me a bubble bath, because I'm actually not going outside. I actually have decided I want to stay in. And I just hope that 2025 is an amazing year, not just for me, but for all of us. Like, I'm so ready for the collective to finally shift into that, like, love, energy, and that, like, just good intent, and just, like, beautifulness, and just, like, divine. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I done moved the little light thingy, but y'all have a good night. Bye.